The story of Cabernet takes place in a fictional Eastern European town. Cabernet explores heavy subjects including alcoholism, social conflict, death and suicide. It portrays cartoon violence, blood and gore. Any medical terminology or advice that is present in the game may contain false and or outdated information that should not be treated as fact. The developers do not condone smoking or excessive alcohol consumption as depicted by certain characters in the story. All characters and events portrayed in this game are a work of fiction. Hello there, and welcome to Cabernet. I think it's Cabernet. You could say cabinet, like the furniture, or Cabernet. I'm just an uncultured swine anyway. As you can probably tell from, well, the lady with the fangs and the dead rabbit on the front cover, this is a vampire game. A vampire story game, funnily enough. All I know about the game is that there is a system for good boy points and bad boy points. What I want to try and do with this playthrough is be a bad boy. I want to be a bit of a honestly. I don't want to be the most pleasant person in the world. I do want to be manipulative, so we might have to be nice to a few people and then, you know, later on. Right, let's get going, shall we? Eastern Europe, end of the 19th century.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Lisa. I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet I can't do this. Go, please say something. I just can't.
There. It's all right. What can I say about someone dying so young? Particularly someone as special as Lisa. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life. Despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, I always thought she would become...
Oh, we're the dead person, I see. Oh, there's a couple different ones to choose. A musician, a writer, a doctor, or a politician. Let's go musician.
A famous musician. You should have seen her with her fiddle when she was only 5.
Oh, okay, we're getting some sort of skill points.
The instrument was
I see.
half her size. But when she played, oh Lord, did your heart start filling up. Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her parents.
Sus.
By the time she graduated,
Her thirst for a written word or scientific mind? Well, said she was going to become a doctor, right? So scientific mind?
Lisa knew everything there was to learn from books about science in our enlightened age. Laws of physics, human anatomy, chemical solutions, you name it. Every time she went on about this scientist or that discovery, she'd light up like a matchstick. Most of the time I couldn't understand a word of it, but I just nodded along and mused at how bright our girl was. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness, but to become a doctor, one of the first women to achieve that in the whole country. If someone deserved that honor, it was our Lisa. But my niece was so much more than a gifted student.
A passionate artist or a true friend? Let's go true friend.
With all of her other talents, above everything else, she was a true and loyal friend. She connected with people easily. She cared deeply about them. Some might even say too much. After all, if she wasn't so thoughtful, maybe she would still be with us. But I digress. Please, forgive me. What's done is done. She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her. Pour some vodka for Kolya, too. He is old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul went into the ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Lisa, wherever she is now. To Lisa,
To me! Oh, sorry, I'm meant to be quiet. That's a bat!
When I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep. My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me. Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life. I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth.
Ooh, don't like that.
When I started pulling it, I realized that it came from all the way down my throat, buried somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction.
Stop it.
Finally, the whole string was out. I felt relieved, but also strangely empty. I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
Jesus Christ, don't jump scare me like that.
Dear Lord. Mom? Cola? My body feels like it's stuffed with cotton.
What?
Like I slept for days.
Right, okay. WSD double current, yep. Give me this. What's this? Kerosene lamp. Brilliant. Okay.
The cupboard is
What's this
locked.
little cupboard?
Why would anyone keep something of value in a place like this?
I don't know. Piss bucket?
Either this is a nightmare, or I'm in hell. This feels too real to be a dream.
What's over here?
My medical journal from the academy, and my family
Someone's
medallion.
laid out our stuff all neatly.
Who could have brought this here?
Lisa's medallion, a handcrafted sterling silver medallion gifted to Lisa by her father. Okay. New objective, escape the chamber. Oh, okay, this is our journal. This is what I was talking about at the start. I think on the right there is the bad boy points, and on the left there is the good boy points. So I guess they go up or down based on what choices I make. And then we've got stats as well by the looks of it. And I assume we, I don't know, get experience and get different points. Quests, calendar, relationships, glossary, inventory. Okay, that's all simple enough.
Lilies of the valley. My favorite flower. Who put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here.
And somebody likes you enough.
Locked.
Call for help, what's the worst that could happen?
Hello? Anyone?
Yeah, try again.
Please help. I'm stuck here.
Try again?
Anyone!
Okay, no one's coming,
It's
I
no
think.
use.
Oh, hello.
Hello? Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help.
Who at the door? You still there?
Are you still there?
Suggest signs.
Maybe you can't talk?
Oh.
Please knock twice for yes and once for no. Thank goodness.
No word of a lie, this is straight up Satan. Immediately this is Satan. Can you help me?
Can you help me open the door? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, will you help me?
Will Will you help me?
Well, she's so sad about it. Well, what do you want in return, I'm guessing?
What is it that you want from me?
Money, treatment, or a favor? Just try them all. Try them all. Might as well.
I'm not wealthy, but I know some people who can lend me money and...
Okay, nope.
I'm a doctor by trade. I can heal you if you're sick, or come on call anytime, day or night.
Of course it's a favor.
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor? And it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me?
I was gonna ask why she's covered in poopy, but then I realised she's probably come out of her grave or been dug up or something.
If you open this door, I, Elizaveta Morozova, will be in your debt.
Great, now we've got gonorrhea.
What the hell is this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything from this angle. I should...
Oops, that was me. It was just her saying I should check up on it later. Okay, let's leave.
It's open. No one. What have I gotten myself into?
One of them classic old devil's favours, I'm telling you, it's Satan. That's I'm placing my bets now, it's nothing but Satan. Earning experience points increases your rank, allowing you to upgrade your skills. The minus next to the skill, plus or minus is to modify. Okay, yep. I don't know what we need to level in, but I think you just need to put the points in, you know, like tutorial. So, history, science, literature. I'm just throwing them out here. That was a satisfying yet wet noise. Seek a way out.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
I mean, we're not exactly being stealthy about this.
What a peculiar painting.
Oh, okay, so we've got different talking options based on what we've put our points into, so... Study expressions.
Husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy. If I had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage.
You can tell all that, can you? Examine the people.
This must be from nearly 400 years ago. The family clearly belongs to the ruling class, wealthy and powerful.
How suspicious. I wonder if we will meet any of them, like they've been living for a long time.
It smells like death here. Like in the academy when we left a cadaver out for too long.
What the
Only
f*** is that
It's
scratching?
much worse than that. There's someone's money in here. I could live on this for a week.
Oh, this is gonna be the start to our bad new life. Take the money. Take it.
After all that has happened, I think...
Lisa's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism points. Some choices will only become available to Lisa after she reaches certain levels.
I think I deserve this.
Nice! That's immediately gonna come back to bite me in the ass.
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone dies. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
Let's remove the covers and see our beautiful
We
reflection.
live in the age of science where there's no room for this nonsense. What is this? Where is my reflection? I can't see myself. It must be a trick mirror.
Yeah, trick mirrors. I've got a lot of theories about the way this game could go. I think my only hope is that it's not just like a romantic novel or something, because then I'll be a little disappointed.
Eerie.
She ain't got no face. That child has no face. Study the painting.
It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress. Could it be the same girl from the first painting?
I mean, probably. Yes, I don't know why you needed science for that one.
This is unbearable. I'm a doctor. I can get through this. I just need to look straight ahead. Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side. What in heavens is all this? I will make sense of all this later.
Oh, we interrupted a party.
Something is wrong. My head is spinning.
I guess we gotta play this super careful, but I'm assuming everyone here isn't human. Well, no time like the present.
I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
Would you look at her? How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor in such a filthy outfit?
She must be a nihilist. It's spreading all over the country like a plague.
You two don't know what you're talking about. It's the latest rage in Paris now. The dirtier, the better.
So I'm disgustingly filthy, but it's okay because I'm French, is what you're trying to say here. You girls are immediately giving off bad vibes.
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but the strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
Oh my, how peculiar.
Have you heard? The Countess is sending me on a special assignment to the capital.
You lucky devil. I've been stuck here for years. I swear, I'd dull my fangs just to spend a night in the city.
There's your first clue, Lisa. Human people don't have fangs.
Hey, stop messing with the phonograph. It's not a toy.
Whoopsie.
Sorry.
Miss, are you all right?
Mind your own business, Petya. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Sorry. I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week. I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices. Where were you when I... Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoy.
I'm not a domovoy.
Come over here. I don't bite.
So a domovoy is
Hello?
like a house spirit, and they usually look like little dirty old men. Okay, so we're gonna play it cool.
I'm Lisa.
You must be the doctor's new apprentice. Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
Excuse me?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you. How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to, thanks to this gentleman over here. Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around once she's decent.
As you wish, madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
You're excused. If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this.
Thank you.
This is obviously a big glass of Kool-Aid.
May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner.
What?
Trust me, it will lift your spirits.
I'm sure this is nothing untoward. Yeah, maybe I'll take a sip. Nah, I changed my mind. Actually, I should. Nah. Thinking about it, maybe I should have a drink. No. I wonder if I should taste it. No. Okay, just drink the damn thing.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries.
Oh, it's making me thirsty.
Thank you. I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome gift.
Thank you kindly, madam.
Oh, what was her name? I think it was all over. I hope it's all over. Or it will be all over.
Madam Orlova.
You're welcome, child.
Oh, thank goodness.
Now off you go, change and mingle. Time is money.
When I am healthy, you can sprint to increase your walk pace. Is there enemies in this game? Am I gonna get hurt?
The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading.
Sorry, daytime's banned now.
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
Whoa, we gotta wash up properly. Take it off.
Oh, strange. This mirror doesn't work either. That should do it, hopefully.
Now, did she say something about a free dress?
Goodness, this must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western style. It must cost a small fortune. I want nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much.
I don't think that Countess is gonna let us come back out in just a nightgown. Oh, the outfits give stat boosts. I didn't expect that. Okay. So this one is history. Okay.
It's perfect. Fits like a glove.
I don't want to be mean, but this young lady's supposed to be very intelligent, and none of this is suspicious to her?
I still don't know what's happening here, or at least I hope I don't. But delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots. I need to find that young man and learn the truth.
Is that guy holding a doll? It looks like the Annabelle doll, right? That's not just me.
Please tell me you have some good news for me. It's been 2 weeks since the last Cabernet shipment. The clientele is very unhappy.
I did manage to get in touch with the vendor. He says the conditions for harvesting are getting even worse, thus the interruption. We did reach an agreement though. They are happy to continue. But from now on, it'll be an extra 5 coins per bottle.
Oh, thank goodness. At this point, honestly, whatever it takes. Another week and the Countess would have fried me.
I just never know what to say to humans. If I'm honest, I find them all a little dull.
That's not fair of you to say, Margarita. It's not their fault that they don't have the advantages of eternal life.
I know. And don't get me wrong, some of my best friends are human. Sometimes I just wish we could convert them all and give them the proper life. But you just can't help everyone.
I mean, you can't make your conversations any more obvious, can you? Right?
Have you heard the rumors about Count Kaminsky?
Not lately. Do tell.
They say that he found himself a young human lady and fell in love like a schoolboy. Apparently they got so close, he even confessed to her his true nature.
You don't say.
Yes, and the best part is, she is completely fine with it. He doesn't even have to enchant her anymore.
Fascinating. The world just gets madder and madder every day, doesn't it?
Ooh, can we please enchant people? I'd like that very much.
Locked.
Some actions Lisa performs take time. These interactions will be marked with a special stopwatch symbol. Each night Lisa can spend up to 3 action points.
Good evening, Hussar.
Ah, there's our belle of the ball. Lisa, right? You actually don't look half bad when you're not covered in graveyard dirt.
You filthy, rotten insult him back.
I wish I could return the compliment, but you look quite pale and dreary.
Yes.
Must be from all that tobacco.
Oh, get dabbed on.
I like a lady with a sharp tongue.
Wait, no. Off.
However, I'm afraid my paleness doesn't come from smoking. Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you?
So I can't say vampires because I haven't read enough books. I need literature 8. So I just have to say I don't want to.
I'd rather not guess. Please, just tell me straight. Who are you?
Simply, we are vampires.
You see, Lisa, now the mirrors make sense.
Is this why I had no reflection in the mirror?
If that's what you're concerned about, you look just fine.
Bruh. I don't like you. Did I died?
Does this mean I'm dead?
Dead, alive, who the hell cares? Trust me, Lisa, you just won the lottery.
Defense mechanism, my family, your name. What's defense mechanism?
I don't even remember how it happened. Must be some sort of a defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience.
That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough.
My family?
What about my family? When can I see them?
I was worried you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it is best for everyone if they keep thinking that. It's true, too.
I can't just leave them like this. They have to know I'm all right.
Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now. Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another time.
Oh dear. Your name?
Countess calls you Hussar. What's your real name?
At this point, I've been called that far longer than my real name. Just call me that.
All right. Hussar it is. I have so many questions.
See, that's what I was afraid of. Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing. Why don't you go talk the ears off some other guests while I finish smoking in peace? After that, I can show you what it's really like to be one of us.
I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there?
Oh, come on. Where is your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own.
I know it's not your job, Hussar, but you could be a little bit less of an asshole. Oh, the Countess won't be happy.
What is it?
I wonder if the Countess would approve of you pushing your responsibilities off to a bunch of strangers.
Gotti.
Well played. Fine. Let me think for a moment about our fun little group here. You've already met the Countess, so that's a big plus. Not everyone gets to do that in their first month, let alone first day. Who else would you like to know about?
Let's just do them all one by one.
Who is the intense lady with the purple hair?
That's Elisa. She is quite important around here. I'd try to start out on the right foot with her if I were you.
What could you tell me about the woman in the pink dress?
You must mean Arbin. You know, they say she was born somewhere far to the east. That broad has been around forever. Probably has a tale or two to share.
What about the young man who asked about my health?
Who? Oh, you must mean Petya. He is just a human. Elisa brought him in for fun. He is such a card and has absolutely no clue.
Brought him in for fun. That's fascinating.
A clueless young man surrounded by vultures. That's fascinating.
Right?
Every time I choose something negative, he gets happier about it.
I suppose that's everyone of note, really. Besides me, of course.
Of course. All right. Thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough.
No rush, please.
Now I'm gonna rush just to upset you.
Chunky nugget living large, fun and happy taking charge. In a world she's a bright star, Chunky nugget near and far. Eating, playing games all day, dancing silly, come let's play. Life of Chunky, no delay, joy and laughter every way.